Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. وَالسَّمَاءِ وَالطَّارِقِ. By the heaven and by the night visitor. وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا الطَّارِقِ. Oh, that you knew what the night visitor is. This exclamation gives the impression that it is mysterious, beyond explanation. النجم الثاقب. It is the star that pierces through darkness. By heaven and its stars which pierce darkness and penetrate through that veil covering all things. In astronomy there is a pulsar star, Pulsar. I invite you to see it in Google engine and hear its sound. It sounds like knocking on the door, like this tack, 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 tack. Its name is Tariq. Tariq in Arabic is knocking. God gives its star this name because its sound breaks the stillness in the heaven, and its light is very strong, so its light is piercing the darkness. This oath includes heaven and the night visitor, like strong knocking on a door, or a series of loud shouts taken to awaken those who are fast asleep. The shouts come one after other. Wake up! Think! There is a God! There is a war, severe punishment, and lasting bliss. إن كل نفس لما عليها حافظ. For every soul there is a guardian who watches over it. God swears by heaven and its piercing stars that every soul has a guardian angel appointed by God that watches over it and keep a record of its actions and thoughts. However inaccurate and immediate record kept on this basis of which reckoning is made. There is still the watcher who penetrates all covers as the piercing star through the night cover. فَلْيَنْظُرِ الْإِنسَانُ مِمَّ خُلِقَ. Now let man but think from what he is created. Let man consider and think about his origins and what has become of him. خُلِقَ مِن مَاءٍ دَافِقٍ. He is created of gushing water. From the gushing water, that shapeless and powerless liquid that crosses the impressive journey until it shaped into its magnificent ultimate form. It implies that there is a guardian appointed by God to look after that moist germ and to guide it through its remarkable journey. This shapeless and powerless creature, which has no reason or will, knows exactly what it's doing and what it wants. The guardian hand watching over it provides it with guidance, knowledge, power, and way to enable it to know its way. Who then has told his cell that this structure needs its eye to be in that particular spot? It is God, the watching guardian, who guides it, looks after it, and shows it its way. So who has endowed power, ability, and knowledge to this insignificant cell which has no reason, will, or power or its own. It is God who taught it to design and produce what all mankind can never design or produce. This is merely a quick glance at parts of the remarkable journey which transforms the gushing water into the communicative human being. يخرج من بين الصلب والترائب, proceeding from between the backbone and the chest bones. إنه على رجعه لقادر. Surely Allah is able to bring him back to life. God who has created him and looked after him, he is well able to bring him back to life after death, unless there is a return in order to accord everyone his or her fair reward. Then his highly sophisticated and wise creation would be in vain. يوم تبلى السرائر, the day that all things secret will be tested. The day of judgments, where that part of the human soul where secrets are safely deposited will be thrown open and exposed in the same way as the night visitor penetrates the covering darkness of the night, as the garden watcher penetrates through the soul hidden under multiple covers. Secrets are examined, and man finds himself powerless and without support. فما له من قوة ولا ناصر. Man will have no power and no helper, standing bare without cover, as it moves from talking of the universe and the human soul to man's creation in his remarkable journey, until he reaches the end when his secrets are exposed and stands alone, powerless, without support. وَالسَّمَاءِ ذَاتِ الرَّجْعِ, by the heaven with its returning rain. وَالْأَرْضِ ذَاتِ الصَّدْعِ, and by the earth which opens out, the rain which comes from the sky again and again, and the vegetation which splits. The earth are two images describing one of the many manifestations of life. The life of plants and their origins, water which pours down from heaven in verdure, which grow from earth, are similar to the infants coming into the world. It is the same life, the same seeing, the same movements. إِنَّهُ لَقَوْلٌ فَصْلٌ. This is surely decisive word. It is a true and final word to which both the heaven of the returning rain and the earth splitting with verdure are witnesses. وَمَا هُوَ بِالْهَزْلِ, it is no idle talk. إِنَّهُمْ يَكِيدُونَ كَيْدًا, as for them, they are but plotting a scheme. At revelation, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam had only a few believers who supported him in Mecca. They were suffering from the unbelievers and their plots against the Islam message. It turns out that their scheming is only temporary. The battle is in God's hands and under his command. So let the prophets persevere and be patient, and let him and the believers be reassured. وَأَكِيدُ كَيْدًا, and I am planning a scheme. Those who were created from gushing water, guided along their journey by divine power, and destined to that return when secrets are exposed and tried, and where they have no strength or support. فَمَهِّلِ الْكَافِرِينَ أَمْهِلْهُمْ رُوَيْدًا. Therefore grant a delight to the unbelievers, give respite to them gently. Do not be impatient. Do not go ahead to the end of the battle when you have seen its true nature. There is wisdom behind. These respites in the life which is short, even though it may take up the whole length of this first life. For how short life appears when compared with a life of limitless duration. The messenger here addresses us if he were the final authority, or as if he were the one who decides or approves that they may take a short respite, but the Prophet has no such authority. It is merely an expression of kind which bestows compassion on his heart.